Today we're going big on the channel. Brand new E-Flite Beechcraft D18. Beechcraft is an American-founded company in 1932 by Walter Beech. This plane was featured for civilian and military use during World War II. During the war, it was outfitted with several different nose cones, including a bomber and a gunner setup with a top turret as well. This bad boy has a 1.5-meter wingspan, which is 59 inches, and it has retractable wheels on here that can go up and down with a flick of the switch. This plane can run on a 3 or 4S battery from 3300 milliamp all the way up to 5000 milliamp. It comes in two different versions, bind and fly and plug and play. And it already has smart technology installed for wing leveling. If you let go of the sticks, the plane auto levels. You can also take it out of that mode and do extreme aerobatics with this plane. So let's go ahead and unbox this. We're gonna build this in under an hour. It's super easy to put together. We'll take it out to the field together. We'll do some onboard footage and some hat cam view so you can see the D18 up in the air. Here we go. So the Beechcraft is all set up and the switches are good. We have AS3X and manual. We're gonna try to do a takeoff. We're gonna put the landing gear up. It has retracts already built in, and Diego's gonna do some flying with us today. And we're gonna try to bring it back home in one piece. The Beechcraft does fit in the back of the Prius. The wings come off on both sides. The aileron servos are already there, and as well as the arms. You just have to put the spars in there and they just pop into place. All right guys, we're gonna do a maiden takeoff. Here we go. Maybe a little bit of, wow, it feels really big in the air. I feel the size of this plane. It's been a while since I flew something this size. It's tracking pretty good. It feels really, really smooth. I feel like it needs a little bit of up elevator. When I let go of the elevator, it kind of dips a little bit, but wow. I want to do a low pass here. I should probably go up and trim it out first. I'm gonna make a swing by and put the retracts up when we come by. There goes the retracts. Now she's looking pretty. A lot more aerodynamic. Seems a little faster with the retracts up. I'm pretty confident that it will barrel roll, fly upside down pretty well. I just don't want to do it quite yet. Still, I got some up elevator. And I'm about half throttle right here, and it's pretty fast on 4S. Let's go ahead and try a loop. There we go, big loop. Nice and easy. And it really does want to cruise at about half throttle. Put a little bit of up trim in there, keep that nose up. Aircraft should really fly straight if it's trimmed right. And I'll probably come in and land in a second and check my battery voltage. We'll put the 360 camera on there. Go ahead and put the wheels down. You can see the landing gear come down. Man, it's flying really good. Could use a little more trim. A little more trim up elevator. Don't want too much. Now it's just cruising just under half throttle. It feels like it would glide pretty well. But I don't know about dead sticking this with a 4S 5000 pack in it. So I also have flaps on here and I can slow down pretty good. And I think we're just gonna try to make a field landing. Try not to break those retracts off. If we do, we'll be doing a hand toss. It does have 2 holes and slots in the back for grips for a hand toss, which is cool. So there's a lot of bumps over here on this side of the field. Man, it looks good up there in the sunshine. And in World War II, this plane was great because it had those control surfaces that were not aluminum, they were fabric. If it got shot, it wouldn't tear big holes in the wing, so they could get home. And she looks good way out there. Trying to spot my landing here. I'm gonna have to fly over a lot of kind of uneven ground out in front of me. I was gonna hit up the AMA field, but we didn't have time today to get out there, so we just came out to this field. So I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna try to slow it down a little bit with the flaps. Let's get it about half throttle. You've got stage 1 and stage 2 flaps. So now I'm in stage 2 full flaps. I'm gonna make my approach. Wheels are down. I'm gonna try to lose some of that airspeed, bleed it off, come in long and low. Try to avoid all that. Oh baby, looking good. Nice. Flaps work great. So the wheels are big enough that you can land in a pretty good size, pretty high grass. That is a beautiful airplane. Let's put the 360 camera on top. Let me show you some of that onboard footage. right, guys, little after crash damage report. It looks like everything here is good. All my surfaces are working still. Everything is good. The flaps still work. The rudder, elevator, ailerons are all fine. It didn't break a single prob. I did get some flexing up here in the front of this nose cone right there, but it seems to be pretty durable nose cone. Whatever this is made of didn't pop off, it didn't dent. It did like a classic airfield cartwheel, and it pulled this wing back. It did kind of compromise one of the clips on the inside front part. One of the clips broke off in half, but this still goes on nicely, and just a little bit of flex here in this covering material. Looks like there's some kind of silver covering material over all of this, but the big test is if the retract still works. So we're going to test those out. And the retracts are still working. That's awesome. So retracts are pretty tough on this guy. I do approve. That's awesome. But thanks again for watching the camps reviews, guys. More Horizon Hobby and E-Flite reviews coming up. This has been one of my favorite reviews in a long time, and I have to say, if you want to pick one of these up, you probably should, because it flies nice and slow and stable, but it will also do aerobatics and barrel roll. It'll fly upside down, but most importantly, it's just fun to fly, and it looks beautiful in the air, and it has plenty of power on the 4S 5000, and you'll probably get about a 10-minute flight time on that battery. So that's the one I would suggest if you want to get the longest flight time and the best power out of these twins. It's freaking awesome plane. So I am gonna continue flying for 1.5 more battery, and then my son and I were gonna head home. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'm Mr. Camps. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.